Hello guys, welcome to web designing course. In this tutorial we are going to create a sport website using HTML and CSS file. In this tutorial you can create and design a website for sports and and you can design such this such this page and can create a button, a navbar and MenuBar and create such this search button and a search bar for your HTML page. So for creating such a beautiful and amazing sports page, you should go ahead inside VS Code editor. I should input its codes and then we can run the program. So for this we should create a file, two files, one by the index.html. Inside this folder by the name sports. Inside this we can create a file in index.html and second file menu style.css. So the first we should go ahead inside is index.html. We should put these codes. So for this one we should put this page. We can call it by the name of sports, and then we can create call it its browser name by the name, for example, title. Inside the title element you can write down, for example, sport. So and we should link this index.html with CSS file. For this we can write a link and is equal style sheet, and then we can write an href is equal style.css and close the tag. Now should inside head element we can write down dot container. Inside this div element we can write down h1 element. Inside this h1 for example we can write down rich or powerful sports. We can write down dot navbar. For this one, for creating a navbar or MenuBar, we should put down this element dot navbar. Inside the div element we can write down UL element. We are going to make a navbar for ourselves. For this, inside this UL element we can write an LI element. Inside this element we can write an element should close the tag. Inside this can write an, for example, name. Inside element I can write an href is equal number. Inside the LI element class is equal. So for this we should duplicate this. We can call the second navbar menu about. We can call it about, and the third file we can call it, for example, menu and the fourth one we can call it contact. We are going to make a contact page for our sport page or website, sport website. For this we should write down contact. So for this we have created this one. Inside the class is you can write up, for example, reservation. Close the tag inside this one. So we have designed this menu bar, and for designing its format we should go ahead inside the install.css, or we should go inside the CSS file. For this one should go ahead inside here. Inside the CSS file we just select it, just choose its format, its font size and font color and its location. Inside the HTML page it's just possible, it's just be done by CSS file. For this we can write down store, close the tag, padding, can select this space 0, and margin is space from margin, the layout of the layout bar, or the border of page. You can select the space from border is 0. So for this, for second one, can write down, for example, body. Should design body element. For this one we can choose background color. We can select the background image for our HTML page. For this one we can write down, for example, background. We can select it as a color or GBA. For this we have got red, green, blue and alpha colors. For this one we can change its color as we want. What kinds of color we do like, select for this and choose for this background. For this we can write down 0, 0.7. After close after the bracket we can write down, for example, URL. Inside the URL we can select or we can put an image, cover image for our background, for our HTML background, for our web page background. For this one we just connect this background image with HTML, with a folder we have put it, or we are going to put or attach an image inside that folder. For this one we can write down, for example, we introduce the folder, for example, the image. I've got the image folder slash, we have got a banner image, banner as a PNG format. For this one you can select them, for example, banner.png. This color image, we just link this banner image with our website page. For this one we just write down its name inside here, and after that we can select write down, for example, center, its location and center. So for background source we just select cover, and we have got align items. For this one we can select its location in center of web page, and justify content we can write down, for justify content is selected space between. It's space between, it means just we just choose a space between one menu bar, one file with another file. We just select this from one to from second MenuBar. For this one we can select the for the space between. So it's the background color and the background image, and we have got the dot container. For this we should get back inside the HTML page, and we should connect this container and design this container. Copy this one, come back to this CSS file and copy here dot container, open the bracket, inside the bracket we have display, contact display flags, and align items is center, and justify content space between. We have got container h1. For this one we should copy this, inside here we should paste the container h1, color is originate, and margin is margin left. We can select margin left, and for this one we can select this one, and we can select this space in pixel, and we have got the cursor. For cursor pointer, and then should go ahead. We can write down Navbar. For this we have Navbar. We're going to design its format and its location and its font size, and copy this Navbar. Come back to this file inside here .nav Navbar UL li. Open the bracket, inside this we can display in the light block, and padding 18 pixel, and text transfer uppercase. We can write uppercase. It means we just changed the menu files its words its format to uppercase, from lowercase to uppercase, and we have got the .navbar ul li a bracket. Inside this we can write down text decoration. For this one we can write down this none, and the color is white, and padding I've got .navbar ul lia hover. For this one we can select box shadow 0, 3 pixel, 50 pixel, for this one we can write down. Now should save these codes before running, and go ahead inside terminal, and the program we can see the change. The Navbar we have created for ourselves, the menu bar. So we should design its format. We just design it as color, but we did not design as background color menu file. For this, I should go ahead inside, come back to inside the CSS file and design its color. So we should come back to CSS file, index.html, and make a search bar and search button. The researcher or people can find their information and can get take more information about this page, about this sport. For this, we should create a search button, a search bar, and design it, and design its color, its font size, its location inside this HTML page. For this, we should write inside here, so div element dot content. So inside this we have got the h3 element. Close a tag. Inside this we can write them, for example, welcome to super powerful tournament, and it's the title of page, and we can write down h1. Inside this h1 element we can write down, for example, super powerful tournament, and then we can write down p-tag element. Inside p-tag element we can give more information about this title. For example, you can find inside here, come back to HTML file, and inside here we can write down, for example, dot search. We are going to create a search button and search space for our web page. For this one, inside this div element we can write down, for example, input element. Inside this, type is equal text and placeholder. We're going to create our commands for searching button. For this one we can write, for example, type here and close the tag. So inside div element we can write for this so now should create a search button. For this submit button or search button. For this we can write, for example, search, and this div element, then we can write element. Inside this the element class is equal search. You can save this one and go to the terminal, and then the program is the search button. We do not have any search button, just is the commands. We can write down our words, and for searching, for finding we just can write down inside here. But we need to create a search button inside here. After writing our words, our paragraph, or own words, we are going to find out it for by searching button. We can find that one. For this we should come back to HTML file and create a search button. For this purpose we should go ahead inside the CSS file. Inside this we can write dot content. position absolute, and color is white. Stop space from border 40 pixel, and its space from left of border we can write down it. You can select its spacing at around 30 pixel, and should go ahead inside dot content. Should copy this content, dot content h3. You can design it font family since it's correct, and its font size is 20 pixel, and on margin left you can select this around 30 pixel. And we have got the position. We can select this position inside the HTML page center. It should be located in center of HTML page. And we have got the dot content. We should copy this dot content and come to back to inside this. You can paste here, and we have got h1. For designing it, this one font size, just select its font size around 50 pixel, and we should go ahead content paragraph. You can write in text aligned is equal center, and margin top (17 pixel). We just designed this content paragraph for h1 and h3, and its content body, its font size and font color and position and location and its format. We have got inside here content. We have got div element. We have got h3 element. It's select. We write down it. We just write. Then it's total. Each one is the name of this, and the paragraph. We just design it. We can save this one and go ahead inside terminal. We can see the change. The title and the font size in the background is the format of this title. Should come back. Excellent. Should design its button for its button icon, and come to this CSS file. Inside here we can write down, for example, dot search. Open the bracket. Inside this we can write a position is absolute, and margin top is 25 pixel, 25%, excuse me, and margin left I can write down its percent around 42%. And we have got the search input. We should copy this one search. We come to inside here, paste here, and we should write down input. Open the bracket. Inside this we can write down outline. It's outlined. We cannot choose its outline. We can take it none, and margin and border we can write the issue. We cannot select its border. We can take it none, and padding 12 pixel and 40 pixel, and size we can select its size around 1, and weight we can select its weight 100%. Can go ahead inside submit or search button. For this, once you can select dot submit, open the bracket. Inside this you can select position absolute and margin top, %, and margin left we can select its left space around 49%, and we have got the submit A. For this we should copy this one, or we should come back to HTML file. We have got the search button inside here. We can write them, for example, search. We can select this one, for example this one, copy this, come back to CSS and copy inside here dot submit or dot submit so this we have got the text decoration, can select none, and the color we can select this color white, and padding space 12 pixel and 25 pixel around, we can select it, and background color is orange. Now we should save this for this submit search on the search button. For this one we should save this one and come back to that. Here is the sport website page. For this you can write them, for example sports. You can, if you are gonna do search about an issue, for this you can write your issue inside here, and click on the button, you can find inside this page. It's the support page will be opened, and you can find your issue from here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our channel and support me. Thanks for watching. See you the next video about the HTML and CSS file.